Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So many of you wanted me to test the companion, the Cold Iron Warrior, and particularly its bonus, which says it should give 11% damage against fey creatures. And well, wouldn't you think elves are fey creatures? Yes? Well, within Wildspace, we have a ton of Astral Elves. You'd think they're fey creatures. So maybe he would work, and thus you should be able to use that bonus for extra damage in the new trial particularly, and just questing out in the zones, in the areas where you have Astral Elves. Additionally, the companion itself should have an additional bonus against enemies who are fey with his Iron Strike. And then I also wanted to go back and retest the Wildspace Slayer, and then that will encompass the board as well. Do they work now? Did they make any update to it? Because previously when I tested, before Module 27 launched, they done absolutely nothing. They did not increase your damage whatsoever. Well, we go here and we have one of the lieutenants to beat up. So we have like the striker. And we use our powers against him and see how much damage they deal. We'd compare versus without the bonus, then with the bonus, and then with the Wildspace Slayer and like without it as well. And well, this is what our results end up to be. So our base damage, 10,970.2. Then we use the Cold Iron Warrior and you can see no change. So it's not affecting our damage at all. And then we check with the Wildspace Slayer. Also not affecting our damage at all. So those two bonuses just do not work. I don't know whether it's intended the Cold Iron Warrior doesn't work here. Maybe on a balance standpoint it's not. But, excuse me, Astral Elves are considered fey, no? All elves are, right? And otherwise, this area, the Moon Dancer, is supposed to be in Wildspace. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this should work here. We should gain the damage bonus. It doesn't even show in our combat log like previous overloads. Sometimes don't show on like the combat tracker. They'll just show here. And there'll be an additional hit rather than adding to your overall damage. And we're just not getting that. We're not seeing it at all. So don't go wasting your campaign currency on those Wildspace overloads. They do not work at all. I would assume the ward doesn't work as well. Much harder to test though. I guess they messed up the coding with regards to considering, yeah, the Moon Dancer Wildspace, or I guess the whole Wildspace thing, and then linking it to that overload or not. And the Cold Iron Warrior not working is a little bit disappointing, but alas. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up as many of you were asking me this. Once again, a massive thank you to all these channel members for their added support. I want to see you guys around. Goodbye for now.